Hello everyone, I am sharing this video for one of our traders, but I believe that this may be useful for everyone. So I'm putting it on this on our channel. So this person is watching 6 different stocks, and they're trading with only 2,000 rupees. And so the target is to buy is to enter 3 different trades with just 2,000 rupees. So it will be about 600, approximately 600 to 650 rupees per stock. And so on the right side, you will see Coal India, BEL, and Federal Bank. Those are the 3 that they did enter. And you'll see the entry line there. Okay, right there, that's the entry line. And I'm going to go through some of the things that I've recommended to them that may be useful for you as a learning as well. Okay, so basically, I was looking at, the idea is to look for stocks that are trading above the 20-period moving average and the 20-period moving average on an uptrend moving up, and the 20 is above the 60-period moving average, and the 60 is above the 200. Okay, then the entry was right here. Of course, the best entry might have been where this breakout was above the 20, above the 60, but that's fine. The entry was right there, but soon after the entry, look what happened. Okay, so the stock is going sideways, and that's fine. We're waiting right now, and so it will go sideways for a while, up and down like this. For how long, we don't know, but the longer it is, the breakout from there will be stronger usually. And so the idea is, if it breaks out of this support resistance line here, so this seems to be a resistance level, and the entry is just going sideways here. So it could break out and go up, or it could break down and come down. If it breaks down and come down, then the stop loss would hit. Now, this is a recommended stop loss that I had put for them. But once I noticed that this sideways trend continues like this, and once this breaks out and goes above, this stop loss could be moved to somewhere around this level here. Okay, still below the entry level, but still entry line. Still, that is a place where I would keep the stop loss for that person. Okay, and so basically, right now it's a waiting game. And also, I recommended that they enter with just one part, although it's 650 rupees, small amount, but still I've asked them to enter with maybe 1 share, 2 shares, like that, and then wait until there's a price movement up, and then enter with another share or 2 shares, something like that. Gradually move into that. Okay, Coal India is only a 222 rupee stock, which might get them about 6 shares. No, 3 or 4 shares. That's about it. The second one is BEL, Bharat Electronics. Similar, the stock price above the 200-period moving average, the 200 above the 60-period moving average, and the 60 above the 200. Okay, stock above the 20, 20 above the 60, and the 60 above the 200. Okay, now along with this, I had been also observing a channel pattern. Okay, you see this. So this was a channel pattern I was observing, and it was fairly, it was following it pretty good. See that? Look at that. So it was following this channel for a long time. So it made some really good profits on this channel. And but then that channel has been broken now. You see this? If I were to follow the channel just like that, at around this point, the channel was broken. Okay, so for right now, let's see what happens. Will it drop down into this channel? We don't know. But then there's another possibility that it could just break out of this support resistance level. So this person needs to simply wait right now. That's all. And you see my recommended stop loss right there. And then once it breaks out and goes above, I would move the stop loss to somewhere around at this level here. Okay, because you'll see that the stock goes the movement. If you notice the movement, there is there's a consolidation sideways for a while, then move up. A short consolidation right there, a move up, short consolidation, for a few days, and a slight move up, and then consolidating again, moved up, few days, and then now consolidating again. And let's see, will it move up or will it go down? We don't know. So we keep the stop loss as a safety, and then we wait. And basically what we are doing here, we're following the trend. If the trend continues moving up, we'll continue following that. The next one, the third one that they've entered, is Federal Bank, and you'll see the entry there. But then there's a sideways move. So the resistance that was faced with this stock was somewhere around this level. So I put my stop support resistance line there, and I'm watching and observing and seeing what happens right there. Okay, so just a sideways move right now, and if it breaks out above, that's good. We'll follow that, and then we'll move the stop loss somewhere around here. If it breaks down, okay, we'll just wait and let it hit the stop. Okay, or sometimes it may swing down and go up again. That's why I put it right here, because this was the recent swing low, and so it could just swing down like this and move right back up. Okay, so I'm taking that as a stop loss. So all three, the first two are just a small slight profit. That's all. That's nothing. We're nothing to take profit on, just following it. And the third one is at a loss, but still, if you notice, the 20-period moving average often acts as a support level. Okay, the 20, the 60, and the 200 often acts as a support level. If you notice that, see this? So therefore, that was Coal India. Here's BEL, Bharat Electronics, and then Federal Bank. So with this also, we're waiting to see what happens. Will it just break down and hit the stop loss, or maybe it may break down and swing back up, or it moves up again? So several possibilities. So we'll just wait and see. So these are the three they've entered. Now the other three also are still on their list. And now on my trading view chart, I have you see this, I'm still observing a channel pattern right there. Okay, so this could follow along on this channel. And now will it break out above this? We don't know yet, and I don't know how far it will go. But I do see this as a resistance right here. See this resistance? So constant resistance. And so I'm observing that resistance to see what happens right there. Okay. Now it broke out of that. And let's see what happens. That's NTPC. So this person has not entered in this one. Now you see an entry and stop there. That's my trade on another one, but this just happens to be on my trading view chart, so therefore it shows up. My lines also show up there. Okay, this is another one, Ashok Leyland. Again, the 20 above the 60, but the stock price is so close to the 20, so we don't know yet what's going to happen, but just observing, we would prefer the stock price to be much higher than the 20 instead of being so close to the 20. But let's just observe and see. This also, a person did not enter that trade. Next one is Indian hotels. All right, you will notice that the stock price is above the 20 above the 60 above the 200. All right, nice pattern there. Again, there is a resistance right there, and but this resistance has been breached. It's gone up, and looks like there's another resistance right there. Okay, so that seems to be a new resistance point. So I may even move this up further and watch, because two times already, several times, it's, remember, the resistance and even the support is not a particular price point, but it's rather a particular range. So although this person has 6 on their list right now, the first 3 they've entered and they're just waiting. And the next 3, you can keep an eye on them. Okay, keep watching them. And see, and on this one, see, I may see this trend line as a possible area of resistance as well. So I'll just keep an eye on that. Ashok Leyland, just keep an eye on it. So close to the 200, I don't really like that too much. But okay, and then the all-time high is coming up. Here's a resistance there. So several factors. We just want to keep that in mind. Indian hotels. All right. Again, the all-time high has been breached. All right. So which is good. And but we'll just keep observing that, and just keep an eye on these the other three. Why? Because the three that they have entered: Coal India, BEL, and Federal Bank. Let's see if they're all profitable. Good, but maybe one of them might turn down and hit the stop loss, and then they get out of the trade, and which is fine, and they can take that money and invest it into one of those three others that they have been observing. And at this point, the India Hotel seems to be the best choice if they get stopped out of any others. So like that, keep a list of stocks that you're watching carefully, and then out of those you want to observe which one might be the next possibility, and just have your fingers ready to be able to enter in case you get stopped out of another one. Okay, you can take those funds and reinvest it into this as well. But remember, whenever there's something is sold, remember that you only get to use 80% of that money on the first day, and the next day the rest of the 20% will be available to you, which is fine. Either way, I'm recommending that you don't enter with the entire amount right away. Rather, you enter with maybe about 20%, 30%, or something like that. 20 or 25%. At the start, and then make sure see if the trend is continuing in the direction that you expect. Then enter with another 25%, and then wait a few days and see the direction. If the direction is still the same way, keep adding until the amount that you expected to invest has been reached. For example, with this person, that would have been about 650 rupees. Okay, until the person reaches that 650 level, keep investing until you get to that, but only if the trend is moving in that direction. And then remember to keep your stop losses very carefully. But also remember that you will have to do your daily authorizations. Okay, they will give you a TP and trading PIN number, and you have to keep on making sure that you constantly, you constantly, yeah, every day do the authorizations, because your stop losses will not get hit. You cannot sell unless you do that. The authorization. Okay, every day you have to do that authorization. Now, if you don't want to do it on a day-to-day basis, you could do what I did and give Zerodha or Upstocks. You can give them a power of attorney, and very simple. You can download that form from the internet, and then after downloading it, just sign it, put your number, and just send it directly to them by courier, and that's all. Within a week's time, it should be ready. It's a very simple process. You don't have to go to the attorney or anything like that. You just sign it and send it to them. That's all you would need. And then you don't have to do the daily authorizations. Okay, and without the daily authorizations, it can be sold. But the other option is to get in there every morning and just do an authorization, which is only a few seconds process, not a big deal. Okay, so I hope this helps you. And this is just something that I did for one trader, and she may find this useful as an update on my observation on their trades. But at the same time, the concepts may be useful for many others. Okay, so please watch this carefully, and then you can look at the different suggestions that I've given in this trade. If you have any questions, any doubts, let me know, and we can yeah, put a comment in this video, and I'll get that, and then we can talk about it more. All right, hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you benefited from this. And if you did benefit from this, I hope you would press like on this video or share it with somebody or something like that. And yeah, I'm almost to a point where I have to reach 100 subscribers. I think I'm at about, what is it, 80, 89, something like that. And once I reach 100 subscribers, I could actually give a name to this channel. YouTube channel. Although I'm not aiming to make this big or anything like that. It's just something that I'm doing for the benefit of our traders in our group. That's all. Okay. Hope you're doing well. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye now.